MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Zach Greinke gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now, it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Career line against Greinke. He has 7 hits in 18 at-bats. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Domingo Santana.
Striding in, Domingo Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fourth,
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Missed with a breaking ball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. If you want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you got to pick one side.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Zach Davies will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink, has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain. One of the better defensive outfielders in the game, the ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Jerron Dyson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. One pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey. 1-2 now. Davies is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
So stepping in, David Peralta. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. His first homer so far in the series, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul
Outs at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
A little bit outside. 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
No, that's a foul ball.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Thames on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Right fielder.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jonathan Villar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled hot.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
0-1's the count.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
This one's tapped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he takes a called strike on the block. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Duffy is off at first with 2 away. That's a tough take. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Standing in now, Zach Davies. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Plate, Alex Avila
leading
will
out
get
for the
to take his
Diamondbacks.
first cuts here.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
First pitch of the at-bat. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this is fouled at the plate. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. With that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. Nick Ahmed, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming.
Nick
Turned and burned.
Ahmed.
Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. The 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. There's a swing and a drive, and that one's hit pretty well out to left field. That one is gone. Warning track wall, you can touch them all. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke. He'll take a changeup here, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is after it, and that's the third out. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned confines of Chase Field in Phoenix.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Greinke ready now. The 1-1. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now batting, Domingo Santana, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
In now, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
No, that's
and
down.
A fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Santana stands at first with 1 out. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back, still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Up next for Milwaukee.
In now, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
He'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time. He's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just the textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Manny Pena. Yes, he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Next for Milwaukee, Matt Duffy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Stepping in now, Zach Davies. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. David Peralta
leading out for the Diamondbacks.
To the bottom of inning number 3.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Down the first baseline. Santana is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the play.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Into the box, Steven Souza.
He'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo home run there for Steven Souza. His first homer here in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Ball's flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Yelich going back, still ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. His first homer so far in the series, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. D-backs out in front, 5-4. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. At the bat. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Dyson. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Domingo Santana.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke, and this remains a 5-4 ball game. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Chris Owings.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And he just misses with a curveball. Here's a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. Popped him up. Arcia ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
The batter, pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Both teams with 6 hits so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Duffy is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Into the box, Eric Thames. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. They'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Owings fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, all even at 5 apiece.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Gerard Whiteside.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dan Jennings, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Dan Jennings.
Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's having a monster postseason so far.
At the plate, David Peralta comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. Popped him up. Santana is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the fifth inning. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. It holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. In now, Steven Souza. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Dyson stands at second with 2 gone. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. This ball game still tied 5-all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando
Leading
Arcia.
off for the
They'll try
Brewers,
and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Travis Shaw will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt.
He's out.
Take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Jeremy Jeffress enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Standing in, Jake Lamb. He'll
Leading
lead it
off for
off
the
as we
Diamondbacks.
start the home 6th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Stepping into the box, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pitch on its way to Avila.
No, that's
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Chris Owings.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Arizona. This remains a 5-all ball game. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. TJ McFarland will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 30.
Devin Marrero will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 10.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Grounded to short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The batter, first baseman, Domingo Santana.
So striding in, Domingo Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Eric Thames will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul, strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. On the second, but he's in safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
The batter, number 5.
And you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Pena. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. Bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Brewers forced to settle for one. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Brewers 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero.
For the Diamondbacks.
Newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. VR shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Brad Boxberger.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Matt Duffy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Lamb right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Souza. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. We take a look at our line score here in the game. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Jesus Aguilar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Cain runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. Starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta on the move. And the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Diamondbacks 5.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His previous meeting with Boone Logan. He's 1 for 5.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They
balls and a strike to count. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Thames on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steven Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by two, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Souza stands at third with one gone in the inning. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swinging a soft liner. Delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Boy, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he thought it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI.
Alex Avila comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Nope.
2-0 now.
2-0.
His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's 1 for 5. And that's over. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way. Missed with a slider.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Payoff pitch one more time. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chris Owings. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Quick check on that time run at first. And the runner will get back standing. As a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Santana is there for it. Oh, no, he butchered it. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
A.J. Holland will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, A.J. Holland.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Now pitching for the Brewers
here, looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. To hold the lead, here's the delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Brewers 7 and the Diamondbacks 6. Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 66.
Digging in now, Domingo Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. In now, Eric Thames. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Souza. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they open up a 4-run lead.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Into the box, Manny Pena. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I love the fact that this bat is striking out twice already. Maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Pena retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Riding into the box, Matt Duffy. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Started that swing a bit too early.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Duffy is retired, 2 down now. Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he's safe.
Oh, he's safe.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ryan Braun will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
0-1.
Arcia, the runner at first with 2 gone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Brewers 10 and the Diamondbacks 6. Corey Knebel takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Marrero. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that's taken for strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Arizona down to its last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Ten to 6, the final score in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers have taken a 2-1 series lead. Jeremy Jeffress pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 10 runs, 15 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our